Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And so I did some research. Well, I mentioned this, that I did some research for the Sochin cave puzzle. So basically we're going to start at this spot. And to solve this puzzle, we just loop ourselves around. And I'm going to do this in hyper mode too, so we don't spend the entire video just doing this. And we can speed through the battles too, because you guys have seen these before. We stole an antidote. Well, that's a lame thing to steal. That was a nice Faraga. Yeah, and also I want to apologize for the well, for the last couple of parts, but it's happened quite a bit where I'm talking and then the video just stops because I'm not paying attention to how long the video really is. So yeah, when I abruptly cut off like that, that is why. I just get to talking about something and then it's like, oh, the video is done. Whoops. So yeah, past gameplay me, why are you pausing? You are making this take longer than it should be. Alright, we'll keep running. My notes for this part are 2 lines, and I've already covered one of them. And then, yeah, so we just kind of loop around. Oh yeah, I have to go through here so I can head back out. Yeah. I head back out this way and loop around to the far edge. I also have a map of the path we're supposed to go pulled up on my phone. Oh no, I started at the right edge, and then you loop around and you go back through the other path there. And focalers, those are new. We're gonna steal from them. We're still gonna fight them at hyper speed. Dorsal fin, yay. Hi there, high potion. Okay. And we just loop back around. Yeah, because essentially we end up running through like the same area several times, as you can tell. We have imps and we also have pit fiends. Pit fiends which are not weak to the ice like the imps, so that kind of threw me off momentarily, especially going at hyper speed here. But yeah, that is what's happening. It doesn't matter which way you travel around that rock, it's just what matters is the order that you're going through the passages. And we'll go up this one because we went up the far left one already. So yeah, basically you don't go through the same passage twice. And you'll also get this message every time the course of the waterfalls have shifted. I don't know how walking around in a certain pattern could do that, but whatever. Just go with it. Oh, the strikers. Oh, that was convenient. Alright, now my treasure senses are tingling. Is that my... Where is that? I don't know. Whatever. It's probably not that important. More interested in getting this treasure here. So then we go up through here again. The frosty face guy, the way he was moving, that was a bit silly. Okay, so we've been to the 2 on the far right, so now we have to go down this path. And you hear a door open in the distance, so now we can go through. That's the sign that our pilgrim's door is open. And I believe you can get through there this way? Yes, yes, you can. There's the pilgrim's door. Open the door. If you try to just open it normally, it'll be like, you have not solved the puzzle. Go solve the puzzle, and then this door will open. So, the treasure, a Mega Elixir. Well, that was a disappointment. I would have rather gotten some sort of item or sword, so I teleported us, but well, I didn't teleport. I paused the recording and then got back over to here and then turned the recorder on again. Now, this is a nice, peaceful sound. You know, if this was past gameplay, me doing live commentary, I'd be saying that Arcadia better be, like, directly at the exit of this place, and I better not have to go through another overworld area. And fortunately enough, it is. Yeah, there's no more massive overworld areas to get to Arcadia. Yeah, I got really tired of that. And now we have an elevator. Why do we need an elevator? I mean, we were at the the Uplands, and now we need an elevator to go up further to get to Arcadia? Whatever. Oh, there's a teleport crystal here. That could actually become convenient for later.
Smells less like a capital, more like a sewer.
Even empires have need of sewers. The runoff from Arcades proper pools here, those who lack papers to live in the city itself. The mighty who have fallen, and the fallen who would be mighty. Their eyes never leave Arcades.
I guess it must be a lot nicer than this place.
Oh, to be sure. Arcades reeks of a different filth. Let's be off. We can follow our noses to Draclaw.
So now we need papers to get into the actual city, so we're at Old Arcades. Basically like the slums outside of the big city. You can see a nice shot there. Explaining the difference. Man at the gate. So, if people travel to Arcades by foot, they have to go through Old Arcades to get that. We can't just go like a... Why would you put the exit to the Sochin Cave Palace at Old Arcades? Like, why... Putting it at an overworld spot would make more sense. I don't know, whatever. We're here now, sort of. Oh, a merchant. What do you have? More remedies. Yeah, I wouldn't mind picking up some more remedies. And Chronos Tears, because I never have enough of those, but... Okay, I guess we do have enough of those. Things to sell. We're gonna sell some of these potions. Yeah, look, we're maxed out on high potions, so we're gonna sell those. I should sell more than that, at the rate we keep getting them. We're maxed out on antidotes. We don't need to be. Yeah, let's go to the bazaar and buy more potions. Great. No, we're not going to do that. Can't go up those stairs. Did that say Arcadian vulgar? Like, what was vulgar about her? Yeah, they are. They're all vulgar. You don't want to talk to people using vulgar language. A 2-kill? Well, I mean, that makes sense for being in old Arcades. Fresh Ardent. What's fresh about you? I don't want to know. Never mind. Be prepared, mate. Okay. Well, I'm not prepared, so we're gonna go over this way. Ah, there is treasure here. 17 gil. Well, that sucks to be you. A cockatrice. Why is that here? Why? Can we kill it? Is it not a rabid monster? Whatever. This place is weird. Ah, there we go. I knew my treasure senses were tingling. Alright, this looks like it just kind of loops around, so let's go around. Shady Seek. He looks like the Sikh thieves that we met off camera out in the uplands. And a knot of rust. Okay. I was wondering if we would find any more knots of rust. Mughals. A Sikh there was, he sought to play. He said, I'll take you far away. A gourmet tour he promised us, but all we've had is curds and whey. Well, it sounds like they're being very cheerful and upbeat about it, and they're dancing that, but it's kind of depressing lyrics. Okay, so something about him owning the Mughals or trying to sell them or whatever. Well, that seems wrong. We'll cross this big bridge and we get over to this area where we have more vulgar people. I don't care for all of your vulgar language. No, that's not quite what they're doing. Well, I mean, you could pick up some more gil in the treasures here. Or knots of rust. And that makes me kind of wonder, like, couldn't the townsperson just keep leaving and re-entering an area and picking up all the treasure that respawns? And I mean, it's not much gil, but it's more than 0, and eventually they would have tons of money. Furman. Oh, okay. Well, yes, if I came to hear a tale, I was going to hear him out, but then he's like, oh, it's not a tale for youngins. Whatever. And that's Jules. And that was 6 gil. What else do we have? Another knot of rust. More vulgar people. A vulgar Sikh. What's down this way? Ooh, another treasure. And more vulgar people. There's so many people to talk to around here. I feel like this Old Arcades is a bit bigger than it probably should be. Then again, I've said this before, and I'm quite tired of all of the traveling just to get to here. But in the amount of time we've spent just walking around Old Arcades and talking to a few of the people, we could have explored an entire town and done shopping and talked to every person in town in like one of the old school RPGs. Imperials, they're in our way. I have credentials. You don't see any. Well, why don't I just stab you? Like, there's two of you there. We can take you. Or we can have a cutscene. Oh boy. Who are you supposed to be? A pirate would do well to smile, wouldn't want to sour his reputation. You know this guy? An old friend. He's a streeteer, a peddler of rumor and hearsay. He'd bite a gill even given him by his own mother and shave it by half to... Yeah, I did not read that fast enough. Oh, you know a way to the city? Yes, knowledge is power. And power has a way of opening doors, boy. A fool will buy a sack of feathers, he'll buy a whole stinking cockatrice and get his fill of meat into the bargain. 1,500 gil. I want to pay you. You seem like a crook. Learn the ways of the world, boy. Okay, so I guess we have to pay this guy. Tell me, boy, heard any rumors in town? I just paid you. You're supposed to be telling me the stuff I need to know. Moogle trading. Tell the Moogles what you just... Didn't the Moogles tell us that the Sikh owned him and... Like, why would this be news to any of them? Why did we have to pay for this? None of this section makes sense to me. Whatever, let's just go find the Moogles and do something with them. They're on the other side of this long bridge. Alright, so we'll talk to the Moogles. Now we hear we're to be sold. But that is not what we were told. Talk to them again. Okay. So somehow the Moogles didn't know that? Even though the Sikh was literally over here trying to sell the Moogles, and the other people are over there are, like, talking about the guy trying to sell Moogles. I don't get any of this. And there's a lot of treasures that respawned. Most of them aren't really worth my time to stop and pick up, because they're just really, really small amounts of gil, or knots of rust. I don't really care for any rusty knots either. Now, garlic knots, on the other hand, those would be tasty. Okay, Jules left. He took my 1,500 gil. Nervous Sikh doesn't help me. He told us to go talk to Moogles about stuff we already knew. He didn't give us any knowledge. That's the other thing. We paid he told us knowledge is power, And we had to pay him to get knowledge. So we paid him, and then he took the knowledge from us. Yeah, I'm with Vaughn here. See, it begins. The Mughals are rioting. Well, they were just singing and dancing before. And for some reason, this calls over the attention of the two Imperials that were blocking us from going upward. Like, why do the Imperials even care if what happens in Old Arcades here? Because clearly they don't. As long as they stop people from just moving up. Yeah, Balthier's not happy to see him either, and neither am I. But whatever, it gets us to the Imperial City of Arcades. And at this point, that is all I care about. Remember, don't use our names. Because our names are known.
You're gaping like a fish out of water.
I'm just checking out the city. Even if it is the Empire.
You've changed, Vaughn.
Seriously,
You were
what
always
part of don't
marching to
use
your own
names?
beat. Almost like you were impatient, even. In a good way.
Maybe it's because I've seen more now. Never imagined I'd ever come this far away from home. Hey, Lars is here in the city, isn't he? He's a tough one. I wonder how he's doing.
You always were a soft touch, Vaughn.
Again with the names.
You know what's amazing? I always thought I'd go my whole life without meeting people like the Princess or Lord Larsa. And here we are in the capital.
I know. It's a little over my head sometimes.
Good, Vaughn. You've come to understand the difficulties of serving royalty.
You too.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride.
That wasn't a complaint, was it, Bosch?
Seriously, you just said Bosch's name.
Let's get moving.
Hey, don't change the subject.
Right.
Ash told us before, you know, the people here would recognize our names. We still have to lay low. But they wouldn't recognize our faces. So what do? We get to Arcades and we all say each other's names. Why not just run down the street shouting, "I am Princess Ash"? Wouldn't be the first time Vaughn's done something like that. Well, Balthier is mysteriously going to take off. Alright, but we have places to explore. Get out of my way, you dotard. Had to fit that in there somewhere. Alright, Magicery Proprietor. Thundaga, that's what we want. Well, we want a little more than Thundaga, but we are happy getting Thundaga. Nothing else. Hey, it's July. I remember you, yeah, from back in Nelbana. Oh, wow. Okay, we talk to her and we get a Salamand Hellclod. What is with all the words I cannot pronounce? I believe what she just gave us was a loot item. Oh, a chop master. Trade pine chops for sandalwood. What are pine and sandalwood chops? I don't even care right now. I'm more interested in shopping. I'm looking for that Salamand thing she gave us. Past gameplay me is confused. I'm still confused as to what it actually is. That's not even an item. It must be a loot. Oh, it's not a key item. Yeah, there it is. It's a fiery jewel engraved with a... Okay, engraved with something that says past gameplay me does not care. Alright, well let's check out the other shops. And what I'll do is I'll show off the stuff we can buy. I'll probably buy it, but I'll do all the equipping and licensing for it off screen. Oh, techniques. Or technics. This game is questioning my pronunciation of every word. Oh, I can't stand it anymore. We need to get to stuff that I can pronounce. Like the town of Dot. Isn't there a town in some RPG that's named Dot? I don't even know anymore. There's the Tower of Dot. Okay, well, I guess everything else is going to be down here. And fortunately, Arcadie's not all that big. We have weapons and armors combined in this shop. But yet, I think you still have to go to separate counters. Yeah. There's a weapon seller and an armor seller. Rune Blade. Well, that's nice. Ooh, a katana for poison, which that's a bit stronger. So we're gonna use more of the katanas for our non-elemental weapons. The burning bow. That will boost our fire elemental for Fran when she has that equipped. Diamond sword, we don't need that. Halberd. I mean, I could get it. Why not? I've got the money. I have the license already, so we're going to equip that one here. Let's check out the armor. Yeah, that's not useful armor. Now that is useful armor. That's +7 for Vaughn. So we're going to get that. There's +4 on the hats. +4 on the coats. Plus a lot on the platinum armor and helmet. So we're going to pick up 2 of those, and we're out of money. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, time to sell. At some point, I will just get annoyed by all this other stuff and just sell it all anyways. But let's see what all we can get. Yeah, look at that. That was 19,000 there. There's another... Oh my gosh. We're getting so much money from all this. We also haven't sold things in quite a while. Pointed horn. Well, let's just stick with that and see what we can buy. I don't want to oversell on things if I don't need to. We'll get 2 platinum armors. Oh, what else? We might as well pick up the hats. Because at this point in the game, I don't have a clue how long it's going to be till I get to another new shop. And +4 compared to what we have now, I think it's worth it. Especially these robes that are also going to boost our magic power. Even though it's just a slight boost, it's still a boost. I'll take care of the rest of the licensing and equipping off screen. What else can we find around here? That's the shuttle bus that we need to take to advance the plot. And in order to do that, well, we'll have plenty of time to explain how to do that, because it'll be somewhat annoying. Somewhat annoying, but it's not all that bad. But I don't get to use any of my violent tendencies for doing it. Oh, here we go. Basic item shop. I've started to check these just in case they have... Oh, they have X potions. Okay. just because some of the basic item shops might carry like the types of arrows and stuff that I'd use for Fran, and so I don't want to miss getting like ice arrows or something if I can get ice arrows. And this guy will also help us trade pine chops for sandalwood or sandalwood. I still can't pronounce things correctly, even things I know. So basically, okay, they kind of overcomplicate it here. Actually, the whole everything about this sounds side quest that you have to do some for the main quest. They overcomplicate the sound of it a lot, and once you actually start doing it, it's actually quite simple. And what's going to happen is, well, I'll tell you more about that next time, I think. Is there anything else? This is the Aerodome. So we can now fly to and from Arcades, and I believe we could finish off that, the Steward Letter Sisters side quest to stop the marriage. Yeah, the other side quest makes no sense.